I think we're live. I think we are live. Yes, we are live. Awesome. Awesome. Hey folks, Jerome Forestwood here. We are over here right now in downtown core by the Christmas tree and the Ferris wheel. Oh my goodness gracious, you can see both of them. And the Vancouver sign. Is that not awesome? That is awesome. That is awesome. You must admit that is awesome. Yeah, we are live. We are live and alive. Dropple, good to see you. Nice to have you on the stream. Justin, saying Mr. Munchies himself. Munchie Mondays. Good to see you, Justin. Nice to have you on the stream. Nick, nice to see you as well. Yeah, what a day. Mickey, nice to see you as well. Yeah. I'm down here right now, just chilling out. That's it. We'll drop it right here. We'll go on. Oh my gosh, Ash is in the chat too. Oh wow. Okay, we have a good turnout tonight. And why am I saying night? Because, well, the sun goes down earlier right now. Hey, good to see you. Seeing people passing out their cars too, because we're literally that close. But yeah, this is awesome. Check that out. Loving it. Absolutely loving it. And then, of course, you got the Ferris wheel right on over here too. Just wrapping it up. Such an awesome day. Such an awesome day to be out here in the city. And of course you got the art gallery back on over there too. So it makes for an interesting day. Cannot complain. Okay. So shall we head on out? Let's head on out right now, okay? I'm just gonna wait for the street to change. Okay. We're gonna cross the street and head on over and get something to kind of wake us up, get a little bit of caffeine into the system. So just give me a minute here and we'll turn the camera around. It's not going to take very long. We're over here at Howe and West Jordan, and across the street right now. Yeah, we're gonna head on over to Café Row and pick ourselves up a nice little latte or something like that. Let's head on over to Café Row. That's over on Hornby Street, so that's not too far away from here. And that'll help us knock off the bevy part for the day. So welcome folks. Good to see you. Nice to have you on the stream. There's the Vancouver sign again. Oh my gosh, Robert Winston, $30 super sticker? Goodness gracious, thank you. There's the Ferris wheel, there's all together, I'm trying to put it all together. Oh my gosh, thank you Robert, greatly appreciate it. Yeah, that's gonna help cover part of the bill, that's great. We're over here in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. Right here in the downtown core right now. Good to see you. Nice to have you on the stream. Yeah! Is it big or is it BJ? Sorry. I'll try the best. Tiny text. Sometimes it takes me a few. And Holly Grace, good to see you too. Morning, good to have you. Afternoon. Oh, Borgen, okay. Or born. That's awesome. Either way. Very cool. Nice to have you on the stream. Yeah. Yeah. New Year's is on the horizon. So we are getting ready for the New Year's. They took the last couple of days off of streaming. We're going to get back into full force. Don't worry. Things aren't going to go away. But you do need to take breaks from time to time. And again, thank you to Robert for the $29.99 super sticker, otherwise known as $30. It's greatly appreciated. And that would be Australian dollars. Greatly appreciated. Okay, let's cross the street. So right on over here on this row right here, this is Café Row right here. There's 3 cafes in a row. So that's why they call it Café Row. Real original, I know. But still apt. So we're gonna head on over there. We're gonna grab a a coffee. Well, the merry-go-round still stands, and the merry-go-round's going to stay until New Year's. So you got until New Year's to go on this merry-go-round. If they extend it or it's a little bit longer and my information's left, so mote it be. But it's only going to be up there for not too much longer, and then it's going to disappear. They really kind of bring it down here so that, you know, a lot of people can see. Hey, nice to see you. Great to see you on the stream. Howdy. I'm Jerome Forrestwith, and we are over here on Munchie Mondays right now. We're trying something sweet, something savory, and a bevy. So we're currently heading on over, and we are going to check out one of the cafes over here on Café Row. Very, very cool. So this is Hornby Street right here. We have a few different cafes here in the area. We got the Artisanal. We got the Faubourg. I think I'm going to head on into the Faubourg. Okay. A little more Parisian. Let's head on in. Let's see what we can get on over here. Alright. Hey, I'm just vlogging. I'm keeping the camera on me. Is that okay? Okay, awesome. Can I just get a Café Latte, please?
What size?
A large, please.
Large one to go, right?
Yeah.
Anything else for you?
No.
Do you have your name to the drink?
Jerome?
Jerome? Here you go, Jerome. You can pick up your drink over there, okay?
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay. So getting a latte. Then they got nice seating outside, so we can do that. Oh, we can text message it. As if I just text messaged the receipt to you. So we're gonna keep the camera on us by turning it this way. And we're good to go. We're just waiting for our drink to be made right now. So yeah, it's not going to take too long for them to do it, but they might have a few orders before us. So there's only so many staff that are here. It's good to see you. Nice to have you on the stream. Yeah, good to have you here. Oh Nelly. Oh Nelly. Jerome, earlier curriculum I saw a bus and it said BC Transit all over. I was surprised because I had never seen one of those buses in Metro Vancouver before. Who knows? We'll find out. Maybe the government's gonna like monopolize all the bus things, and then we could just travel everywhere by bus, and it'll be awesome. Ah. Who knows? Who knows? Let's catch up on your chat right now. So Born is here. Good to see you, Born. Nice to have you on the stream. Okay. And yeah, it's just an awesome day. And Robert's recovered, so that's good to hear as well. I believe. Happy New Year! Oh, that is awesome. That is awesome. Great to see. Great to see. So yeah, we're just on over here right now. We are currently at the Faubourg on Café Row right here. This is a Parisian. Or Paris. Faubourg Paris. Cafe. So this is just one of the options that's down here. Oh my gosh, thank you. That makes sense. Oh my gosh, guys, you gotta check this out. You gotta check this out. Look at this. Look at that. That's beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful. Okay, we'll put the lid on and we'll go. And we're good. We're outside now. And we're on Café Row. Oh Nelly. Oh Nelly. You're on me. Yeah, I know, eh? Yeah, I know. And so this is one of the other coffee shops behind us here on Tiziano. But we got our latte over here from the Faubourg, right here. Okay. And the difference, Tiziano is the Italian one, the Faubourg one's the Paris one. So French or English? Yeah, so Faubourg. Justin says they have a Faubourg over in Kerrisdale as well. Yeah, I can put the link into the chat for you guys right now. It's not going to take too long. Faubourg. Okay, and I need the Hornby Street location. There we are. I'll get the link and we can put it into the chat for you guys so you know where it is. Okay. Real locations. Oh my gosh, I'm alive. Shocking. Justin worked for them back in the day. Oh wow. Faubourg. Okay, there we go. There's the location to the spot I'm at right now. Okay. And then tries is again devoting himself to Kerrisdale, themselves to Kerrisdale, which is fine. Kerrisdale's awesome. Yeah, it's nice and creamy. It's just a latte, so it's milk, espresso, steamed and foamed. And there's a larger amount of milk. It's not overly sweet or anything like that, but like it's actually pretty good. Okay, I don't have anything else added to it. It's got a nice little light espresso flavor coming through. Yeah, a little lighter of an espresso, so not as strong of an espresso, which is very interesting to see because you go on over to the place right behind me here at Tiziano, and they're gonna have a more bitter espresso. It's still very good espresso, but much bitter, more bitter. So it's like, you know, if you get the Parisian one, it's a little lighter on the flavor. That's interesting to see. A little more focusing on the mix between the caffeine and the espresso and the coffee flavor, mixing it a little more creamier into the milk. That's interesting to see. So like this place right here is so much more different than this place behind me right here. Wow. Wow. Yeah, and we're right down here on Hornby Street, so that's the art gallery across the street from there. And Robson Square is right next to that, so we're real close. We're real close to a whole bunch of stuff here in the downtown core today. What an awesome day to be out and about. It's a little warmer today too. I started out wearing my toque, I believe. I took it off because you don't need it perpetually. But if my ears get cold, it's nice to have it. Also, they got like heating lamps on over here. And they're affixed to the roof. And so yeah, and that's kind of like a bonus. That gives them this patio space all year round, so people can just kind of sit out here. Of course, you got to wear your coat because you're outside, but no, it's not as cold as out on the street. And today it's not that cold either, to be honest with you. It's around 5 degrees here in Vancouver. It's going to get around to 4 to 3 by the time we're done the live stream, 4 or 3 degrees Celsius. So for you Americans, okay, you got to think the Celsius Fahrenheit connection. No problem with that. Got apps for that. But the rest of the world is on Celsius, yeah. It's going to get around to 3 degrees tonight. So Vancouver's got a fairly stable temperature. It gets cold slowly and then it gets warm, cold slowly. And we're supposed to have, we keep getting announcements of snow in the weather and stuff like that, but we haven't had any snow down here in the downtown core yet. I can't say that though for all of Vancouver because there's some areas like West Point Grey that are on the top of a mountain, okay, and they can get snow much earlier than everyone else. But yeah, over here in the downtown core, no snow yet. No snow yet. Well, honey, a few other people have come onto the stream. Good to see you here. I'm Jerome. This is Munchie Mondays, where we try something sweet, something savory, and a bevy. And right now, I am having a bevy. I'm having one from Faubourg Bakery, Paris. Okay, so a local Parisian cafe on over here. Very, very good. Enjoying the latte. It's getting us going. It's getting us rolling. And then we're going to go to another location. We're going to try something else. I have a location in mind, but if you guys have any recommendations here in the downtown core, feel free to recommend them. If they seem reasonable, we can go to them. They have excellent macarons here. Yeah, I saw that they had macarons, but they're almost out of almost everything now. Almost out. It kind of like the food didn't look. I didn't want to have the food. I think they're gonna close in like an hour or so. So it's so great that I'm out here. Where if I wanted to sit a bit longer, because they don't put these chairs away either. They just leave them out all night. It's very interesting to see. Okay, so macaroons on over here. Very cool. Very, very cool. But yeah, if you guys have any recommendations, you wanted me to try something out that's affordable and reasonably priced, I'm totally down with that. Feel free to recommend it. If we don't do it, well, we'll put it on a list because we put them on a list all the time. So, but great to have you here. Yeah, as we're having our bevy down here right now. So usually I'm starting out with the bevy lately, but yeah, so Munchie Mondays, we try something savory, something sweet, and a bevy. I can't even remember what we did last week. I think we went on over and we had some soupy ingredients, so we had something soupy. That was very, very good. Very, very good. And as you can see, we don't have to necessarily have it in any specific order. So you can have your drinky and your bevy first, and you can have your sweet item first, your sweet too. So it's all that kind of thing. And we're just here just exploring the local food scene here in Vancouver. Yeah, just like Justin said, like look at this advertising here. It's a little aged. They're probably replacing it a little bit, but they are definitely trying to advertise their macaroons here. So what Justin says is definitely stated in fact. Definitely stated in fact. Okay. Almost done. Then we'll get back out on the road. That's tasty. That's very tasty. That is awesome. Okay. We finished our drink. Let's keep going. So we'll head on out. We'll keep exploring. This is the other cafe that they have here. Then the Bellagio Cafe. It's a little more upscale. It's more restaurant-y than the other cafes. But a cafe can be many different things to many different people. One of my favorite styles of cafes in the Metro Vancouver area is Hong Kong or Taiwanese cafes. They're awesome too. They often serve full meals and everything. So something definitely to check out if you happen to be in or around Vancouver. Bubble World would be the one place to go to in downtown core. That would definitely have that. But I have since you guys haven't made a recommendation for a location, I've been meaning to go back to this place. I haven't been there in a while, so we're gonna head on over to that spot. If you got any spots that you want to recommend on the way that I try out, then we can see if that's reasonable. But we'll do that right now. We'll head on across Robson Street here, and then we'll head west on Robson Street and into one of the more foodie areas of the downtown peninsula and over here, over in the West End neighborhood though. So yeah, we'll do that. course, you have Robson Square here as well. We've seen those lights before there. And guys, as the... Oh my gosh, that car almost hit that person. Now, it wasn't a walk though. It was definitely a stop at that point in time. The walk just happened. Are we talking about crazy Vancouver drivers, or are we talking about crazy Vancouver pedestrians right now? We have both. We literally do. But sometimes I'm the crazy pedestrian. Not right now. I'm standing firmly on the sidewalk there. But I've made mistakes too. Everyone makes mistakes. Drivers, pedestrians, cyclists, scooterists, even people who ride unicycles. I know people who ride unicycles make mistakes on the road. I thought they were infallible. Those like motorized single-wheel vehicles that you can sometimes see in and around the city. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So guys, just to let you know, we've just passed the darkest peak of the winter time right now. Okay, so as it gets a little bit lighter and we have a little bit more light to travel throughout the day, we're going to be heading off to other locations for Munchie Mondays. Okay, knock. Yeah, that was very close. Good to have you on the stream. We're going to be going to other places for Munchie Mondays, not just staying here in the downtown core, but for today, and if it, depending on if I can get out in time after work, of course, we'll head on to further places. It's just like easier to have light and be able to read the street a little bit better when you're heading to an area that you don't necessarily live in every day. You are familiar with, but you still need to keep your 9s and your 6s numbered. Here we are, right on over here. With Lululemon. I'm just gonna head down Robson Street for a few blocks and head on over to a spot that I haven't been in a bit, but I want to head on back in and check out how they're doing, how the food is on over there. You can see it's very, very busy today. A lot of people trying to get some of those Boxing Day sales. Boxing Day is more like Boxing Week now. Just another opportunity to have a sale. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's good to see people out and about spending their money.
I knew you were going to say something.
And sharing the wealth around. So, but we're gonna keep heading on over here and up the stream. So, to get to the big restaurant-y section on over here, we actually have to go past there though, and then over and around Butte, and then we're a little bit closer to where there's a whole bunch more food options. So that's where we're heading right now.
Where are they from?
With the JD Sports here. And you can see on this Monday, the traffic isn't even super busy right now. It's thick, but it's not like so thick that it's more of a stop and a go. But the office traffic is starting to pick up, so you can see a little bit. There's a lot of people that'll head down Thurlow Street here, and then out to Robson and try to sneak out onto Burrard in front of other people that are just going directly to Burrard. From everywhere from Canada Place and Hastings Street all the way up from those office districts there, so it can get quite busy. But like you see right on over here, the traffic was backed up, but now it's perfectly fine. It's not super thick, so that's what I'm saying. It's not super thick here. All right, good to have you. Nice to have you on the stream. Bundle and save. They're still doing cable bundles? Fair enough. Fair enough. I haven't watched cable in a long time. Except when we were in a hotel in Victoria. That was the only option. It's a nice little red robin on the second floor there. And this is the intersection of Thurlow and Robson Street. So we're going to head one more block up. And then we'll be in the foodie area. I think right after the Butte Plaza, a few storefronts over where I didn't want to go. So we can take a look at the map and try to figure out where I'm going. What would Jerome eat just past the Butte Robson Plaza over there? What would be a Jerome meal? What would it be? Who knows? Who knows? We're gonna find out right now. Oh my gosh! Well, thank you guys. Nice to have you here on the stream. It is quite the day here in the city. Yeah, so they still got these sales on. Look at this. This is Mountain Warehouse here, up to 70%. So those Boxing Day sales is when they're trying to get rid of that content right there, that extra stuff from last season. Okay, that's still very good. Nothing wrong with it. And in January they'll bring in the new stock, the new fashions, and then we'll have to catch up all over again. This is like pad thai. Well, you need to find a restaurant. And then maybe you could do that. I could definitely look up pad thai for another day. If you can find pad thai at a specific restaurant, that's what we're trying to aim for. But that's good. Good to see you. Thank you for the recommendation. And definitely throw that on there. Very cool. Enrique was here not too long ago. Enrique. Ooh. Sean, good to see you too. Nice to have you here on the stream. Yeah, we're here on Robson Street right now. The Cozy store is open. The Cozy store is open. Both Asif is like very excited to see that open. Very, very excited. And this is the Butte Pedestrian Plaza here. The Egg House is back. That's where you can get some beautiful, beautiful, tasty waffles. Those will be your bubble waffle place. It's definitely something sweet that we could have on the menu. Let's go get something to eat first. So just past the Butte Robson Plaza. I think we're a little bit closer to Jervis Street. Connor, good to have you. Nice to have you on the stream. Good to have you here. Nice to have you here. I can start to see my breath on camera. Usually you can see your breath first and then afterwards. Oh my gosh, rice noodles right here. Made in front of you. Do I have to? Rice and noodles, okay. Come on in here. Oh, they look busy, guys. I think we'll head on over to the other location. Return! Yeah, there's some people that are just like, I just looked at me and they're just like, nope. Fair enough. They gave me plenty of notice, which is awesome. Which is awesome. We're gonna head on over to Fresh Donair right now. It's right on over here. Here is Fresh Donair right here. Get an onigiri rice bowl at the Japanese shop. That would definitely be a good idea too. I've definitely done that before. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Hey, I'm just vlogging on me. Is that okay? Okay, awesome. Great. Where do I make an order? Because you guys are super busy and stuff like that. Okay. So they got platters, they got bowls. Everything here is reasonable, guys. Reasonable. Okay, and you can get their Donairs here too, which are absolutely huge. Okay. Awesome. So they're just making an order right now. We just have to wait. So just sit tight, chill out. We'll get her food in a minute. Okay. It's not going to take long at all. And where are we right now? We are over here at Fresh Donair. Right here. Okay, on Robson Street. So if you want to get some food above, upstairs. If you want to get some seating upstairs, you're seating upstairs, so they got lots of spaces to sit and chill. Okay. Can I get a Lamb Donair?
Lamb Donair, sure.
Thank you.
Is it foodie or take it to go?
I'll eat it here.
Yep.
No
Spicy,
problem.
everything, all the rest.
Oh yeah, spicy would be great. Thank you very much. Yeah, so we're getting a Lamb Donair right now, guys. It's not going to take very long. But it will take a minute or two. So. Awesome. They're setting up. They're putting everything on it. It's great to see. Literally putting on like the nice pickles, pickled radishes and all that stuff. And the pickles, the tomatoes, the hummus. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on there. Yeah. Thank you.
Hello. Hi.
Okay, and now they're going to throw it on the press.
Okay, my card or cash outside?
Card please. Thank you.
Eating salad, sir?
I'll go for the chicken donair.
Chicken noodles? Sure.
Okay, here we go.
Today, yeah.
Can I get a receipt?
Oh. Some days you're hungry.
You're ready. Hi.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, let's go.
Spicy, everything okay?
Oh yeah.
Can I head upstairs?
Yes, sir. It's not gonna
It's packed out here. They got some seating out front. Oh, we're good. We're good. Good. Okay. Give me a minute. Good to see you. Nice to have you guys on the stream. Yeah, good to have you here. Oh, Nelly. Yeah, so we're at Fresh Donair right here. I love this place. This place is awesome. Look at the size of this. It's literally like longer than my head. You can see inside there too. So this is the Lamb Donair. It's just pretty good. It's pretty good. You can see all the meat in there, the veggies in there, the pickles and the pickled radishes and stuff like that, and the arugula. It's just so good. It's kind of like all like a nice little mix together. And then you put it on 3 different sauces too. 5 different sauces. No, 5 different sauces. Okay, if you consider hummus a sauce, that might be a spread. So 3 spreads, 2 sauces. And then you can see the lamb here. Let me see if I can pick a little bit. So they put the lamb on the grill here, and it kind of gave itself a little bit of a char on it. You can see more of the char right there through the sauce right there. And it just kind of like and brings out some of the caramelization. So delicious. They definitely have some kind of aioli on here too. Okay, so when you're talking aioli, you're talking garlic and stuff. And very good, and very tasty, very good. And there's some of the pickled radish right there. That's just a nice punch of flavor right there. Yeah, it is a beautiful, beautiful lamb. So we are having lamb right now. They also have a lamb shake for like $17, so not even super expensive. Now you can go out over though, and for $15, get an awesome lamb shake, and dish on over at the Persian Grab and Go over on the North Shore. But on over here on the downtown core, you can get this. It's absolutely delicious. And big pieces of lettuce, nice pieces of onion in there. And all of those different spreads, the hummus, I think they got like a kind of a spicy sauce in there too. All just kind of mixing together. And you got that savory, that salty, that pickly, all just kind of making into like a perfect balance of it. And then the meaty caramelized sweetness too. Kind of like just makes it a really balanced but intriguing dish as you're chewing down and enjoying it. Yeah. That's really good. That's really good. They did an awesome job. Now, like, Donair is kind of interesting because we do have shawarma available over here on the West Coast too, but Donair is more prevalent, which is very interesting to see. Okay, and there's subtle differences between what a Donair is and what a shawarma is, but they are different and they are distinct. Where's the AI when we do that? Okay. So you could put in, we can pull out Gemini, and Gemini can give us the differences. What is the difference between a Donair and shawarma? Okay, my spelling might be off, so we might get something interesting. Okay, so while both involve seasoned meat cooked on a vertical rostier and wrapped in a pita, so when you see those like spinning rostiers, we had like 3 of them when we walked in today. One was chicken, one was beef, and one was lamb. Okay, and of course we got our meat off the lamb. Shawarma is a traditional Middle Eastern dish known for its savory garlic and tahini flavors, while Donair is a Canadian adaptation famous for its very sweet, its sweetness. And so shawarma isn't as sweet as a Donair is. And I can definitely see the difference. Now a Donair is specifically supposed to spice around and beef, while a shawarma has sliced lamb, chicken, or beef. So they kind of like blend the boundaries there. And you can see where like they use interchangeable terms as well. So sometimes though, even though it might be more of a shawarma, it's more of a, it's more of something else. So it's interesting to see. It's definitely interesting to see. But delicious nonetheless. So like one of your many options here in the city is to come down to Fresh Donair and just enjoy a beautiful, beautiful sandwich that is literally like longer than the size of my head. It makes me giddy. It makes me giddy thinking about it. So good. So good. And it's just like being able to share the different foods that are on over here in Vancouver. So like, if you got a hankering for shawarma and you happen to be in Vancouver, don't be afraid to look into the Donair and vice versa, because they're often almost used interchangeably as terms. I love no good lamb. Very, very tasty. Very, very tasty. And there's little pockets of goodness at the bottom here. The pieces of meat that fall out of the bottom here, and that really shows you like the char that was put onto the meat here, and that brings out like the oils and different stuff that makes it even more tantalizing, and that caramelized flavor as well. Yeah, Justin saying half chicken, half beef is good too. Yeah. And so a few other neighborhoods here in the downtown core have some amazing Donair. Master Donair over in the Davie Village is pretty good too. So you can go check them out. Okay. I'll have Donair down in down in the Davie Village on Robson Street there, just as you turn the corner there, there's IHOP down there. Over in the Robson Public Market, that one's also very good. Mr. Cool Donair is very good too. That's at Robson and Denman Street. And then I think I've covered them all except for, and then for shawarma places, try out Jerusalem Shawarma and Denman St Shawarma. Those places are awesome too. Though I find if you want like a bigger meal, if you're talking about shawarma, if you want a bigger meal, I would head on over to Jerusalem Shawarma. If I wanted a smaller meal, then I'd head on over to Damaskino. It's just the different kind of sizes that they serve. They're both very good though. Well, Fresh Donair. I walked in here like a week after it opened a couple years ago, or about a year ago. This place is just, they're still going strong. It's great to see. It's great to see, and their food is not only, it's gotten better. It's so good, so good. That was ridiculously delicious. Ridiculously delicious. I'm definitely getting that. I'm definitely getting. There you are. Wrapper's empty and everything. Give me a minute. Oh wow. Oh wow. That was so good. That was so good. Okay, so now I gotta look for it because you guys recommended. There's a few things that you guys recommended in the chat. Okay, I think Justin said pad thai, and somebody else said get an onigiri rice bowl over the Japanese style. I think we can hit that off tonight because I need a little bit more. Okay, that's pretty filling, but I could definitely go get an onigiri. Yeah, I'm not sure if they have a rice ball, but they do have like regular triangle onigiri, so we can definitely try that tonight. But also, I think somebody said fish and chips, so I'm gonna put pad thai and fish and chips on the list for another Munchie Monday. Do a little bit of research, find a nice place for you guys. It's actually a nice little Thai place that I wanted to try. Now, Bob likes Thai food, got changed over to a new owner. Okay, so I want to head on over there and check out the new owner. I think it's like Yumi makes Thai food or something like that now. Okay. Thai food, South Main. Okay. And there's a few other Thai restaurants too. So Yum Yai Thai food. That's the new owner. You would have some amazing appetites. I would be so full after that round. Okay. And then we'll make it down. We'll head on down and try something sweet a little bit further west of here. But yeah, that was Donair over here at Fresh Donair. Absolutely delicious. Absolutely delicious. And they got sweets too, apparently. Thanks, man. That was delicious. That was so good. That was ridiculously good. Okay, so like look, they have more. Those are the family platters there. They're a little more expensive, but again, like not over the top. at the bottom there, and then like our wraps right here. This is so awesome. And you can see they do gluten-free as well. So if you got that gluten issue, you can do that. And then here's the sign right up here too. So that's the sign you gotta look for. It's so awesome. So awesome. Okay. I said I was gonna go to the Japanese shop. It's down here. It's like literally around the corner. Power, good to see you. Nice to have you on the stream. Yeah. I cooked roast lamb with potatoes in the oven the other day. Salted with slits of garlic. Very cool. Very cool. I love lamb. I remember when I went down to the Scancaglin bistro. That was a beautiful little place to go and enjoy some food. And we had some Filipino lamb down there. So I'm working on a few of those foodie videos, and Scancaglin's one of them. The other one I'm working on right now for Jerome Eats is juicy burgers as well. And we got some onigiri right here. It looks like we got some nigiri rolls that are available here. And then we got some onigiri here as well. Ginger pork, teriyaki chicken, tuna mayo. There. Tuna mayo. We'll grab some tuna mayo. And keep the camera tipped right now, just so that it's just on me and on the roof. So it gives everyone else who's just kind of like shopping with a little bit more privacy. It's the best you can do. But yeah, good to see you. Nice to have you on the stream. So yeah, we'll try one of these. Okay, couldn't find the rice ball, but we could definitely find this. So we'll enjoy this. Okay, still onigiri. Then we'll go from there. They have like takoyaki and other stuff that you can get here as well. It looks like they're making like fresh onigiri as we speak. That's so cool. We just gotta be patient. Thank you. Debit, please. Awesome.
Should I go see?
Yes, please. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Okay. I think there's a few seats out here. If not, there's like an outdoor patio and stuff on over here too that we can use. Yeah, no one's at the seats. We'll just sit down at the seat and enjoy it right now. And we got some light over here. Light at the end of the tunnel. So I couldn't find the rice ball, but I could find the onigiri. Okay, this is like $3. Let's see what the receipt says. Okay, $3.66, so $4. So like 2 of these can make an easy light lunch for someone. Okay, how do you open these? Like there's literally instructions on the wrapper right here. So when you come to Vancouver and you want to get a nice quick lunch, this is the one way that you can do it. You can follow the instructions right here. So you gotta go to the top first, find the red strip and pull that down. Okay, and then you pull away the 2 corners and you get your onigiri. So it's pretty simple. First, pull it down, pull it up. Next, this is the hard part here, pulling it off. Okay, they usually want you to pull it together, but you can pull it separately if you want. And see how easy it slides out. And then literally what they have the seaweed paper there, and then right here you can see the rice mold. They were literally making more of these for tomorrow morning in the shop right now. And what you do is you fold the rice paper over the triangle, and that's it. Okay. No, it's not really a ball. So over here we get a more triangle formed. So it's just interesting to see the differences between what you get, because you can get onigiri in the shape of balls as well. But yeah, that's more of a triangle over here. And then inside, they'll put fish. Now, there's more fish in there than you can see right now. When you bite in a little further, you can really see where the fish is. But and they kind of fold the fish or other ingredients in there. There's one based on pork. Okay, and traditionally fish, but more often now other stuff. This is like the tuna mayo, so there's a bit of mayo mixed in with the tuna there, and then pressed into the onigiri. Yeah, a drizzle of spicy mayo on top would definitely elevate this. And like, there's nothing wrong with you taking it home and doing exactly what Justin was talking about, amping them up a little bit. It's good. Or like having like just spicy mayo that you can just dip in. That's very, very good too. A lot of people will do that. They'll pick up a couple of these and they'll bring them home. Sometimes, you know, when I'm at the office, and you do have a few people that eat onigiri for lunch and stuff like that, and they just bring like a small little cup, sometimes peanut sauce, sometimes dipping sauce of other sort. And I have seen mayo. I haven't seen spicy mayo, but no, I would bring the spicy mayo. My coworkers probably would just bring the regular Korean mayo or something like that. Yeah, yeah. Makes like a Japanese samosa. Maybe. It's still so good. It's still so good. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if there's like any other equivalent to a samosa in Japanese cuisine. Let's check it out. What would Japanese samosa be? Question mark. We'll see if the AI can pull that up. So what would a Japanese samosa be? But this is very good. Good way to think about it, Nick. Very good way to think about it. And of course, guys, this is over at the Japanese Konbinya right on over here. This place is open late. It has a sign outside that says it's open 24 hours, but it's not. It's open till 11 at night. I think it's just an old sign. Okay. They'd be like, it would be while there isn't a single dish traditionally called samosa, the concept of Japanese samosa exists in two very different ways. As a cultural fusion snack in Japan. Okay, so there is like a kind of Japanese samosa called the Japanese samosa in Old Delhi. Or like a Japanese curry samosa, but like this would probably be closer. That's interesting. I have seen some interesting innovations with a lot more Korean and less Indian, but I could definitely see in the future like a butter chicken onigiri. That would be very, very interesting. That would be very, very interesting. Okay, that's not a bad idea. I see more like Japanese curries inside of onigiris, as well as Korean ingredients, so like kimchi and bulgogi beef and stuff like that. And then I haven't seen like totally like Indian fusion food with it, but it definitely could happen. It definitely could happen. That'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see how it compares with the seaweed here, because the seaweed brings a little bit of fishiness out, okay, and how that would pair with the chicken and the butter chicken, but people would probably buy it. Well, yeah, I've seen bulgogi beef. It's absolutely delicious. I have not seen butter chicken, but that would be amazing. That would be amazing. I'm a supporter of that idea. Yeah, I have seen, like I said, I have seen Japanese curries in them before too, like sauce and stuff like that. So it could happen. It could happen. And they have like a Japanese version in New Delhi, as well as a Japanese version over here too, of like a proper samosa, but it's definitely a fusion food that I haven't seen available yet. So if I ever see that, I'll grab one of those and make a quick video for you guys. If I don't do it on a live stream. Henrique like, yeah, I'm hungry now. I have done my job. My job is complete. Let's move on. Henrique's hungry. We're dealing with a little bit of upheaval here on Robson Street, so a lot of the food is changing. So we have the old little cafe here. They used to do like the big wagon wheel filled croissants on over here. They're of course no longer here. Okay, just part of an ever-changing city. The city is always constantly changing. So stores will go and other stores will come on in. And that's not necessarily always a bad thing. A lot of the time lately in Vancouver here, it's we've actually heard like some sad stories where the business can't progress and proceed anymore, but we've also had some stories where the business is just done, whether it's 5 years, 12 years, or like 40 years. It's just time to retire the shop and move on. And that's not a bad story. It's unfortunate the shop's going away, but it's not a bad story. They were very successful, and of course it's just time to move on. Sometimes when small businesses end, it's not necessarily because they want to pass it on to the children. Sometimes the children have other interests and stuff like that, and it's just time for the shop to end and a new one to come on in. So looking forward to seeing what's going to take the place of the little cafe, because it's actually a nice little spot to go on into. There was always people in that cafe. Justin's like, I always have impulse buys because of this channel. Ah! Only a matter of time before someone opens a Japanese samosa shop similar to Japa Dog. Ah! It all started here. Someone was listening to this channel and got inspired. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Okay. I wanted to head down to another shop further in the West End here, so let's go on a little bit of a trek and we'll end up on over there. It's just like 7 minutes, I believe, so it's not that long. Down at the bottom of the hill. Some of you have seen that before. Just go on to one of my favorite places. Maku Tea is like so busy right now. Oh, it's not packed though. It's been busier. This is the ramen dambo crowd on over here. It's popular. A lot of people love ramen dambo. And of course, if you want to see me go to ramen dambo, I went on over there to Let's Get Nosy. It was great. Jamosas. I think you've got actually locked into a good idea there. And that's something that Vancouver is actually known for, fusion food. Fusion food you can find throughout the metro area, especially with the mixing bowl. There's a lot more like Korea and Japanese fusion, or Indian and Chinese fusion. So like Hakka Chinese and stuff like that you'll find out here. But definitely no shortage of good stuff. No shortage of good stuff. Definitely. So yeah, we are currently heading down Robson Street here. These are the new buildings across the street on over here at the Landmark. So this is the Landmark right here. This isn't a hotel, this is the new housing development. 2 main towers. They've started moving in more of the stuff on the bottom here now, so it's good to see all of the different shops coming in. I see another shop open up. No, I'm waiting for a few other shops. We have gone into Young Rice Queen and Noodle. That's literally what it's called. It's an awesome concept or play on hot pot where they do call it small pot, and it's just kind of pre-designed hot pot meals that you can get. They just kind of make it up for you, limited or make it up for you right there on the spot. So there's a cafe that's moving in next to it. So this is the Young Queen rice noodles on over here, the small pot that I was talking about. So you don't get to choose, is basically what it is with the small pot. And they just kind of make the bowl for you. Very popular. It gets very busy in there. Okay, but they're moving in a new dessert shop next door to it. So this is what I was talking about. I thought this had just opened, but it hasn't opened yet. And then there's the Chaiwala next to it that's open too. Other places in Vancouver that I'm currently waiting to open is the Joe's Deli. There's a Joe's Deli moving in on Main Street. I was definitely looking that up today too. I want to return to Main Street. And then this is Big Way Hot Pot on over here. Grand Joy is down the way too. This is where you get to choose your ingredients. They weigh it. Okay, and then you get charged for the food. The broth is like 10 cents. So you could literally walk up and just get a bowl of broth. That would be interesting to see. Okay. One of our local YouTubers slash TikTokers, Darius, has been on, made a few viral hot pot videos heading on over to Big Way Hot Pot and showing off all the different things you could do. So you got, I think, one fish ball and sauce, or one fish ball and the broth, and it came to 40 cents. So, and that was a big hit. It kind of broke down like how much a fish ball is. So each fish ball is like 30 cents and the broth is 10 cents. So, and then, but if you put in sliced meat, that's like 5 to 10 cents because the sliced meat is cheaper, so you can get more sliced meat. This is Grand Joy Hot Pot here. And this is one of my favorite hot pot places, and mainly because it's got more options of hot pot broths from around the world. Okay, so that's just my preference there, but I totally enjoy Big Way Hot Pot. It is definitely a staple on over here in Vancouver. There's Big Way Hot Pots cropping up all over the place. So, and a few new ones that we had recently spotted on camera for you guys. So you can go back in the back catalog and check that out. But so awesome. Channel, good to see you. Nice to have you in the stream. So, definitely cool. Okay. There's more Robson Street for you. We're walking past the old Korean bar, karaoke bar that's over here. It's no more. I'm gonna tear this down soon. Real soon. They're almost done gutting it from the inside. So they take out all of the nice little materials and stuff, anything that can be sold. They make a little bit of money off of that. So copper, piping and stuff like that. And then they replace whatever they need to replace, and then they're gonna eventually tear down the building and stuff like that. Sometimes they need to keep like the fixtures and stuff like that because they're gonna put in a new building. Sometimes they don't. So I don't know what the planners are talking about, but still. Spider-Man! Spider-Man's here. Hey, Spider-Man, good to see you. Nice to have you. Yeah, the lighting is awesome.
What were you guys
So we're gonna head on down to Unni and give Unni a little bit of support. Just trying to support local right now. There's Santa Claus right there. Santa Claus is coming to town. I think he already did, but hey, what can you say? What can you do? I don't know. But yeah, we'll just head down Robson Street here, and it won't take us very long. Probably another 5 minutes, and we'll head on over. There's Al Habda across the street. So when we were talking while I was eating, I was talking about this place too. This is one of my favorite Donair shops down here in the area. Persian, I believe. Very, very good. Very delicious food right on over here. Definitely one of the many shops. If you're down here, that's the one I prefer. One of our viewers, Rocky Ramble, prefers another place a little closer to Robson and Denman Street, actually right at Robson and Denman Street, called Mr. Cool Donair. They're very good too. I just like the potatoes on over here. That's like the bonus. They give you a potato if you get like a whole Donair plate. And just having that nice big piece of starch is just so delicious, especially the way they marinate it. It's just, that's one reason I like Habdab Donair a little bit better. Just take you guys to that in a couple weeks. Okay? As you can see, it's starting to get a little darker out here in the area. Okay, we're gonna have a few more weeks where it's super dark like this, but once we start moving a little bit further into January, it starts to get a little bit lighter. As we move along, twilight will fall more around 5:30. Okay, giving us more daylight to go to other locations and explore. But right now, everything gets dark super fast. Well, here in the city, I think it was like 4:40 today though, so it has gotten less dark over the last few weeks. The sun was setting around and getting real dark around 4 p.m. A couple of weeks ago when we had the summer solstice, or the winter solstice, sorry. So the darkest time of the year, the winter solstice. I need a grab and go to open a location in Vancouver. Yeah, you need a Persian grab and go to open. Yeah, I feel for you there. I definitely feel for you. A Persian grab and go would be an awesome idea. Anywhere in the downtown core here, that would be wild. But right now, you can get, it's not that hard for the person to go to the Persian grab and go over in New Westminster, so that's definitely an option. They have like some deals for like beautiful deals, so much food for like $10, $15, that type of thing. Here's Van Love. It's our Ukrainian run cafe / sushi place. Very awesome to see. Very awesome to have them here, but I wanted to head on in here to Unni and just get one of their pastries on over here. Hopefully they're still open. Hey, just vlogging. I'm gonna keep the camera on me. Is that okay? Okay. Awesome, guys. So they got like savory treats in here. Okay. I've seen what I want. Can I show them the sweets? Okay, guys. So I'm gonna keep the camera tipped, but look at that. Berry cheesecake donut. Brulee donut. We've had the strawberry cream, we've had the matcha, we've had the chocolate caramel. I think I'm gonna get the berry cheesecake donut. It looks good. They got sausage and cheese brioches and stuff too. It looks so good. It looks so good. Okay. I'm ready. Can I get the, what was it, the cream cheese donut?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Berry cream cheese.
Yeah, berry cream cheese donut. Thanks for double checking.
Want to go?
I'm gonna have it here.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Awesome. When did you guys close?
7:30.
Oh, so we're not even closed yet.
After.
Yeah. We're still good. Okay. So they're not closing for a while, guys. So we can sit and just enjoy. Okay. Can I get a receipt? Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Okay, let's go have something sweet. So keep the camera on us. And this way it's not on anyone else. Anthony, good to have you. Tony from Plymouth. Great to have you here. Let me make sure I'm putting my receipts away. There we go. The receipts are put away. Okay, so this is the berry cheesecake donut right on over here. Okay. Very, very awesome. This is located in just in the Denman Village here, over here in the west end of Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. So yeah, and this is where we are right now, and this is just one of our beautiful, beautiful donuts on over here. Okay, I definitely enjoy this place. They have some good drinks here too. So they have like everything from bubble tea type drinks to basic caffeine drinks and stuff like that too. So they're all here. They're all good. Let me get some napkins because I'm definitely gonna need some napkins. This place is gonna get. It's usually busier on the weekends. Monday is one of the slower days. So we're gonna press it together. There's the cream right there, and the berry sauce. Joel, good to see you. Nice to have you on the stream. I love the cream from the donut. I mean, the donut itself is not overly complex either. Okay, just nice batter. Okay, some nice sugar put on top. Very, very tasty. Very good donut. Good structure here too. It's holding the cream in. It's oozing out, but it's not like oozing out out of control or anything like that, falling on a table. Really good, really good, really tasty. Yeah, so Thomas, we're over here on the west coast. We're in Vancouver, so this is the west coast of Canada. That's where we are right now. Very cool, very, very cool. Very different from other parts of Canada as well. Much more mild and temperate climate on over here. And the Tony stayed at the Jericho Beach hostel a couple years ago. I'm not familiar with that, but very cool to see. Very, very cool to see. love stopping by this restaurant and just trying out different things in here. I don't think I've been on over here in a couple months. I think last time we were over here was probably October, but there's so many different restaurants in Vancouver. You can't go to all of them. All of them. So they also have sandwiches over here, and they have slices of cake also, and loaves also below the donuts. So there's more options, and they have cookies as well as pound cakes too for sale. So there's a lot of different stuff for sale on over here. Very, very cool to see. Very, very cool to see. Justin, and I did my job last week. If I got you to order a box of donuts after the stream. Is that liverwurst? No, that's a good question, Thomas. This is cream. Yeah, it's cream. Asquilla Mott Donuts in Victoria? I'm gonna have to check that out. Give me a sec here. We're always on the lookout for places in Victoria. We're gonna head back there soon, Robert. Like, not anytime like during the winter time, but when the weather gets better, you know, we'd love to go back and just visit Victoria again. Let me check that out. There's a few donut places we wanted to try. Okay, it's coming up. Bake Shop. Let's see where that is. Oh, that's just on the other side. So, when we were in Victoria here, we were staying in the James Bay area down here, and Robert's Donut Shop is just across the water. There's like a big fjord in Victoria that divides one side from the other. The city of Esquimalt is over here too, and this is like the donut shop's very close to that border. Yeah. Oh, that's close to the farmers market on over there too, in Bullpen Park, Bullen Park. Oh, okay, yeah. Some people recommended that. I don't know much more than the recommendations though. Definitely throw that on the list too. Definitely keep an eye out for that. That's awesome. Meatloaf would be a good idea to put on. I don't think we'd be able to find that specific type of meatloaf, but you'd be surprised. Sometimes you can in Vancouver. Sometimes you can. Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate it. Their donuts are amazing over here. Come and support Unni. These guys work super hard. They're open very, very long. Like, they're going to be open till 7, and they open up early in the morning too. So good. So good. So ridiculously good. Now, we're down here in the West End. Let's head up Denman Street, and let's go on over and see the Mary sign of the Christmas tree. And then we'll wrap the stream. Gives me a little time to digest. Okay? Also gets me closer to Davie Street, where I'll jump on the bus over at Davie and Denman, just up the hill near the Fresh Slice. Okay, so there is a method to my madness too. So. Give me a sec, there's another comment in the chat. Just crossing the street. So this is Robson Street right here. This is Robson and Denman Street right here. Okay. Robert is confirming the donut shop he was talking about is next to the market. Yeah, so that's one place that we want to go to. But like when we go to a city, we usually like to check out one area we're in first, really learn about it. That gives us the vibe to learn a little bit more. So when we were, for example, in Calgary, we spent a lot of time over at the... Stefan just passed us from Stephanie's. Very interesting to see. He's walking up the street now. That was interesting. I have a Timmy's donut. Tim Hortons is fine. It's okay. But like, there's in Vancouver, we have such a local culture. Okay, that Tim Hortons isn't always our first choice. We got such a local coffee culture on over here. We often like to support our either Vancouver-based franchises that have started up, or we like to choose some of our smaller cafes and places to go to. Also, we have cafes from a whole bunch of different diaspora groups and different cultures on over here, and Unni is one of them. That's your Japanese donut shop right on over there. So it's a little different. I usually get Tim Hortons when I'm in an area that where you don't get to choose anything else. So sometimes when we go on into the countryside, the only thing that's available is Tim Hortons. Or when I was in the Calgary airport, the wing that we were in really only had a Tim Hortons and a restaurant. So I of course got the Tim Hortons, but that was the only place you could get Tim Hortons or get coffee and donuts at that point in time. So that's when I do it. When I'm in a city like Vancouver, though, we have so many options from local options that started here, like the franchises like Blends Coffee, Waves, Matchstick, JJ Bean, and there's even more than that. Okay, and Unni is one of them as well. I prefer Unni, okay, or like Waves or something like, or Blends or something like that, rather than Tim Hortons. But Tim Hortons ain't bad, so. If you still like Tim Hortons, there's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, definitely try that. Nick saying, I heard Donair kebab is popular in Germany. Oh yeah. Oh. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. I walked miles in Victoria. Yeah, Victoria is a very walkable city. Very, very walkable city. And definitely a place to be if you happen to be in the area. Like, I think one of my favorite spots in Victoria was the seawall and the sea steps, okay, which is where they had the otter mural and stuff like that. And there's some steps that go directly into the sea, and that's near in James Bay area. Or just outside the James Bay area, kind of like in there, yeah, by the giant seawall. They have a giant seawall there. I love walking on that seawall too. I don't know what they call it though. I think they call it the breakwater. Nah, the breakwater in Victoria is amazing. Cloud. Oh, there's a German Donair kebab in the Lower Mainland. That is wild. Let us know. Let us know. Are there Donair kebabs? There's a lot of kebabs. I don't know about Donair kebabs specifically, but I know there's a lot of kebab. Over here in Metro Vancouver, we're right in front of a popular place right now. A lot of it is Persian. There's a big assortment of the Persian population came to this country back in the 60s and 70s, and Vancouver was one of the places that a large Persian diaspora set up. So a lot of it is Persian. They do a lot of good food. One of my favorite Persian restaurants in all of Vancouver is either the Persian Grab and Go, or that would be in North Vancouver, in Central Lonsdale, or the Persian, or Manny's Kitchen over in West Vancouver. But there's some really good Persian stuff on over here too. But very cool. Very, very cool. So this is Denman Street right here. Okay, And currently we're on the west of Denman side of Denman Street. West of Denman. And it's surrounded, of course, by these apartment buildings that are all over the place. There's some condos down here, but most of these are actually apartment buildings. Most people down here rent. There is some affluent people that live down here, so of course it gets the label of a lot of affluent people living down here. But a lot of the people that live down here are basically just working very hard to pay the rent, okay, to live in a beautiful part of Vancouver. As we, of course, are very, very close to English Bay Beach on over here too, as well as Stanley Park. So it's an interesting area. A lot of apartments, a lot of working class people. A lot of movement will happen here either at the end of the workday between 5, 6, and 7, with people coming home from work, while other people who are working night shifts are heading out. Or if you're here at like 5, 6, 7 in the morning, you'll see a lot of people catching the buses out of here too, from the people that live here. A lot of construction workers live down here, okay, and stuff like that. And when I say like working class or white collar or blue collar jobs, they aren't necessarily poor, but they're not affluent as well. Kind of middle class in between. So very, very interesting area. And then of course it's got a lot of tourist shops down here too, or restaurants that cater both to the locals, especially in the winter time. These restaurants survive with the locals that live down here, as well as to the tourists that come to English Bay Beach and want to check out Stanley Park and stuff like that. More in the summertime, but yeah, still such is life. So, and there are a few really swanky places that several affluent people live down here, but like I said before, not all of the West End is filled with affluent people. A lot of people just paying their rent, making their way, which is very, very interesting to see. So across the street here, and it's kind of important to dispel that myth. Okay. So while, more affluent people like the former mayor and Gregor Robertson, they do have a condominium that they own down here, apparently close to English Bay Beach and all that stuff. Okay, that isn't the norm. A lot more of the time you're going to see apartments down here with big apartment companies, companies that run a lot of apartments, whether it's Hollyburn or Carpriat, that are down here. And then in between there's a few luxury condos here and there. But hey, what a way to raise and elevate yourself if you are to someone who's renting, by trying to pretend that you're more affluent than you actually are, which is very interesting to see too. Fraser Highway in Surrey. Okay, that's where the German Donair is. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. Yeah, we'll probably have to wait. No, you can catch like a rapid. They got a new rapid bus in Surrey, so it's easier to get around. I've been looking at it. I've been trying to see if I can get on over to Guildford a little bit faster. Okay, between two buns, not between two buns. It's not the between two buns. It's the burger shop. I love buns. Okay, Filipino ice cream shop has opened up a brick and mortar on in there, in the Guildwood or Guildford or whatever it's called, on over there. I want to head on over there anyways. Very, very cool. What's your favorite part of Canada? Probably Vancouver. This is such a fantastic place to live, nice and warm. But when I say Vancouver, I would say all of Metro Vancouver. So it's not just the city of Vancouver. Okay? And we also need to live close to where we work, so those are options and decisions we need to make as well as human beings. So right now, Vancouver is the best option for me, but like there's some amazing cities like New Westminster and other cities in Vancouver that are also amazing, and definitely gems to live in. Surrey, some parts of Surrey are absolutely beautiful. Okay, White Rock is a gem. You feel like you're in a beach town if you're in White Rock. It's so chill out there. But there's like more awesome cities all over the place. So, and like there's a quiet little sleeper town nestled between nestled between Coquitlam and Port Moody and the city of Vancouver called Burnaby, that is filled with delicious food and awesome people on over there too. So there's so many great parts of Metro Vancouver. Okay, and there's some parts that I haven't explored as much either, so I'm not even totally familiar yet, which I would like to learn a little bit more about, like the city of Delta and stuff like that too. Okay, and of course, you can't forget Richmond, British Columbia, Canada. Some of the best food in all of Metro Vancouver and in all of Canada is in Richmond, British Columbia, Canada. We need to take Asif to St. John's. He hasn't been to St. John's yet. In Newfoundland, that would be for our city poster. And of course, that'll happen a lot later. Right now, we are currently exploring Western Canada. And this is Denman Street right on over here. This is a beautiful, beautiful street to be on and be in. So if you happen to be in the area, definitely check it out. There's one of the spots that we went to, I believe, last week. Okay, or the week before. We went on to the Doro Gelato Cafe on over here. Had us a nice little desserty. It was a great place to grab a little nice dessert. And on over here is the frying pan. They're not open today. Oh wow. Usually they are open. This is interesting to see. I wonder if their hours have changed. Maybe they're on holiday. I'm gonna have to look into this, but they are definitely not open right now. Okay, this is one of my favorite places. Frying pan right on over here. But it's not the only one. Look at Delaney's. Delaney's usually closed a little earlier. It's this time of year because this is such a the West End here is such a beach town and stuff like that. Okay, it's slightly detached from the downtown, a little bit more residential with all the apartments down here. Definitely urban, but the strip here on Denman Street really has a beach feel. And right now at this time of year, a lot, especially on Mondays and Tuesdays, a lot of these restaurants will close down a little bit earlier. But then you come back to the summertime when they're open super late again until 11 and 12 p.m. at night. So interesting to see. So the contrasts are very, very interesting between this type of weather right now, which isn't like that cold. It's much, much colder in Montreal, Toronto, Saskatchewan. The city of Saskatoon right now is like literally freezing. So much colder in other places, but over here, yeah, not as cold, but it's interesting to see. And it's just because we have less tourists at this time of year. So less tourists, smaller population. And the locals generally will go on in and get what they need to eat a little bit earlier. And that's about it. There's not a lot of late eaters here in Vancouver. And if there are late eaters, there's lots of other choices here on this strip as well. And two of them right across the way here. the Babylon Cafe on the Mediterranean Grill. Another good places where you can get some good shawarma, some good kebabs. The Babylon Cafe has got a really good lamb shank. It is more expensive, the lamb shank over here, than the Persian grab and go in North Vancouver though. So definitely something to think about. And then the kebabs right on over here at the Greek and Persian cuisine restaurant, the Mediterranean Grill. Absolutely delicious as well. Absolutely delicious. So does it rain a lot in Canada? It rains a lot here in Vancouver. It's snowing in a lot of other places in Canada right now, but it is definitely rains here more often. This is one of our more drier days. We're gonna get probably about 3 days of dry day, and then back to another 2-3 weeks of rain. There's nothing wrong with that. Here we are. So awesome. Such an awesome day down here. There's some more restaurants on over there. You got the Shamrock right there. Okay, you got the Biryani Lounge right above it. Okay, right next to it you got the Taqueria, and then on over here, okay, the Marble Slab, Lucky Sushi above head, and you got Vaughn's right at the end here next to Starbucks. Okay, smash burgers. With halal smash burgers. So if you're into halal food, Vaughn's is definitely one of the many options that you can pick on over here. Oh, you've come to the Mary and the Christmas tree. We're over here at the Mary and the Christmas tree. It won't be here much longer. There's the Mary and there's the Christmas tree. And of course, these are like the expensive condos right here. Like, but this building and like this expensive condos on over here, they don't define the whole West End. If you look up the street here, you can see a lot of these buildings right here that you're seeing. A lot of these are apartments that you're seeing here that run up Davie Street here. So yeah. A lot of different places. And of course, just like Thomas is saying, many bars and coffee shops. Yeah, there's a lot of them catering to the different people in the area. This is awesome though. There's our laughing man right there. So awesome. So awesome. And this is our Christmas tree right here. And this is where our journey ends today. And we got the sign Mary next to it. So, if you like Mary, Mary's there for you. I love this Christmas tree. It's so epic. It's so epic. It's much more cool to see this Christmas tree at nighttime because it has the lights on. Otherwise, it just looks like a green tree during the day. But anyways, guys, thanks for coming along today. Just remember to share, like, and subscribe. And I'm going to wrap the stream up right here, okay? And I'm going to run across the street and run up the hill at Davie Street and catch the next bus that comes on in. So thanks for coming along today. Just remember to share, like, and subscribe. Talk to you later. Bye. Oh, wait. We didn't even summarize. First, Munchie Mondays. We had something savory, okay? We had the Donair over at Fresh Donair. We had something sweet. We went on over to Unni. We had one of their Japanese donuts. And then we had a beverage over at Faubourg Paris, which was their Café Latte. There, I wrapped it up. I summarized it for you. I'm going to end the stream now. Talk to you later. Bye. Oh, Nelly.